And we are now starting our third block. It's going to be about stablecoins. We will have now an opening presentation by Herbert Sim from Broctagon FinTech Group, and probably he's more known to you by his recognized name, TheBitcoinMan. And we will follow with the panel discussion on the same topic about the stablecoins. So we invite you to proceed to the hall and please engage into the discussions. Don't feel free to ask any questions. We want to have a lively dialogue with you, so please participate. Don't be shy to raise hands any moment and ask your question. And now I invite Herbert. Please, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Alyssa and Krypton Events for having me here today. Very honored to have a beautiful audience here today. So today I'm going to be talking about the future of securities where cryptocurrency actually meet traditional assets. Okay, so before I continue, let me introduce myself really quickly. My name is Herbert Sim. I've been in the crypto industry since 2010. You might know that Bitcoin was only founded in 2008. So for me back then, when I first heard about Bitcoin was because of the Cyberpunk Manifesto. How many of you have heard here about? Well done, that's quite a number of you here. So ever since I heard about this Cyberpunk Manifesto, it actually, something within me was really riled up. I was very pro towards this whole entire cause, the vision of being pro-privacy and of course pro-digital assets. So what happened during this period of time was I created Crypto Chain University with the idea, the vision of actually decentralizing like the knowledge itself of blockchain and cryptocurrency. We became the world first library of like a repository compiling research papers on blockchain and cryptocurrency. So it was shortly after, in 2016, that I actually created TheBitcoinMan up there in 2016, mainly to actually reach out to the masses. And how I actually go about doing that was creating illustrations, fantasy artwork, and things like that. For more, actually look up my website and you'll find it. So right now in the industry, prior to this, I actually created an online fashion magazine. I've always been a marketer myself. So I'm helping to shield the whole blockchain and cryptocurrency to the masses out there. So if you would know, in the sheer size of things right now, crypto is about $1 billion, whereas the traditional assets, we're looking at over $1 trillion. So there's a huge market out there for the crypto boys to actually approach the market. So where I'm working right now, it's called Broctagon FinTech Group. What we have done here is we have created actually a awesome product that actually penetrates into the market itself, yeah, which I'm going to be sharing more later. But before I go into, so my previous positions was actually, I was the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer at Cryptology Exchange, top 50 in the world. And prior to that, I was the Global Operations Director of Huobi Global. Yeah. Okay, so trading multiple asset classes is not easy. How many of you trade stocks here? Okay, nice, very nice. And how many of you trade commodities? Okay, different group of people again. Okay, and how many play, say, FX, Forex? Okay, same number of people. So we all know that actually trading, you know, different commodities, FX and crypto, it's going to be very difficult in a single country itself, even in Singapore, US or Australia, or countries across the world. What happens is you will need to have many different silos, many different accounts, right? So trading, it's going to be very difficult, especially when you actually have to transfer your funds and diversify across all the different accounts. So with all these different accounts, you will also need to maintain a certain amount of money whereby you can actually take advantage of the volatility of each trading asset. Yeah. So multiple accounts, multiple problems. So the thing now is we have, okay, separate accounts for the trading of stocks as mentioned earlier. And in each country itself, example, if we're in Bulgaria, we want to buy Italian stocks or like India stocks. What happens is we will need to actually create an account in India itself to actually buy the local, the local digital assets and things like that. So there's no portfolio whereby you can view everything at one go. Yeah. So there's a lot of significant capital lockup, as I mentioned earlier, whereby you want to capture the volatility. You will need to long or short the market. You'll be able to have sufficient finances to catch that. And then it's very, very cumbersome to actually transfer money here and there. It will take days, weeks even. Yeah, and it's extremely difficult for the normal retail investors like myself or you guys to actually diversify your investment across the board. So how do we actually solve this $1 trillion problem? Yeah, so as we are all here, we can actually solve it with crypto, okay? But how do we solve it with crypto? It took decades for the traditional assets industry to actually cross over markets to build a platform. But with crypto itself, thanks to crypto exchanges, people across the world can actually simply set up an account on any popular crypto exchanges in less than 2 minutes. Yeah? And the thing is, with that, you can buy cryptocurrencies or digital assets from different countries. If I want to buy something like a digital asset from USA or from China, I can easily do so. Yeah? So this is all thanks to the crypto exchanges in the market right now. So right now, would you believe me that if I say that actually you can access 90% of all the world's tradable assets, I'm talking about stocks, commodities, FX, crypto, everything in one single platform itself. Yeah? Where you can, one time, you can see all your entire portfolio. Right now in the market, there isn't one such platform at the moment. Yeah? However, today it's already available. Yeah? So introducing Nexus 2.0, a product by Broctagon FinTech group itself, where crypto actually meets traditional finance. You can view all your assets all in one single platform itself. Yeah? I'm talking about if you hold cryptocurrencies, you can actually buy Tesla stock. You can buy Apple stock. You can even buy gold. You can buy different currencies across the world. Yeah? So it's a revolutionary product right now in the market. Yeah? So like I mentioned, you can trade gold, Tesla stock, Bitcoin, everything. We have it on one single platform. And this platform itself, we are actually targeting the traditional finance guys. We're talking about the Forex traders and the commodity traders and all. So we are offering them crypto CFDs, yeah, contract for difference. So basically what we are doing for the industry right now is we are opening up the whole entire crypto world for the traditional Forex guys. So what we are actually doing is making crypto mainstream. Yeah. So continuing, very quickly you can see that we actually support trading and settlement actually in stable coins. Right now it's USDT. Eventually we'll be launching BTC. Yeah, and right now at the moment it's 0 onboarding fees. If you are a frequent trader yourself, you will know that every time you want to set up an account, you would have a setup fee which would cost easily 25,000 and more, which is pretty painful for a retail investor. Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier, you have integrated portfolio, stocks, FX, metals, commodity, indices, and crypto. And the thing is, we are pulling our liquidity from the top 10 exchanges in the world. So the spread is very, very thin, and we do not, so straight up, you're going to make a lot of money on this platform itself. Yeah, so for us, we are actually SciSec regulated. We're regulated in Cyprus itself. And as I mentioned, we're pulling liquidity from the top 10 exchanges. We have one unified order book as well. And we have smart order routing. So I'm not going to bore you down with all the technicalities. So we have a couple of business development guys here as well. You can speak to me, Samuel behind there, and we have Pantelis as well here. So the thing is, you can speak to us after the conference itself and then find out more about this product. But what I want to share today is we have also up to a leverage of 10 times. which we can play alongside the likes of the top 10 exchanges out there. Yeah, and we have 24/7 true trading, OTC, very tight spreads, deep depth of the market as well. And yeah, like I mentioned, the current deposits and settlement are in fiat, US dollars right now, and USDT. Yeah, so thank you very much. I think there will be a panel upcoming about the STOs, security token offerings. So I'm not sure how many of you heard about STOs already so far? Okay, I guess that's the whole entire hall here. So the thing now is, what's going to be the future of STO at the moment? Okay, at the moment it's still very gray. Okay, one of the first few countries in the world where I'm very proud to say I'm from is actually Singapore. We are leading in terms of this whole entire legal side of things, where as Singapore, a financial hub of the world, we are actually in a battle against the likes of even Malta, which has the backing of EU and things like that. But from Singapore, if you've been there, you would know that it's a financial hub. It has all the financial structure to actually take this on, even the legality of things. In December itself, there was the first reading of the legalization of like the regulations of cryptocurrency and blockchain itself. And by March, it was fully rolled out. And in fact, all the local Singaporeans in the blockchain scene there were very excited because it seems like in the next less than a quarter later, we're looking about STOs coming aboard soon enough. Yeah, so it's something that all the guys in the industry are actually gearing up and waiting for this to happen. And right here, where Broctagon, where we are currently advisors as well to many ICOs as well as STOs coming up. So one of the use cases that I can share is Broctagon Group itself. We are the guys behind Gibraltar Stock Exchange. We even help them to set up Gibraltar Blockchain Exchange. We have the whole entire tech team to support them. And in fact, in the bear market last year, we managed to raise for them 27 million as well. So if you're a blockchain project running an STO or ICO, please feel free to come to us and we'll be able to help you alongside. Yeah? Okay, thank you everyone. Oh, wait. So does anyone from the audience have any questions before the next panel come? Yeah.
Hi. You said that currently it is denominated to USDT and it will be soon in BTC?
Yes, that's right. So right now we have...
How this will happen as BTC is not stablecoin?
As in BTC becomes a stablecoin?
What is the cryptocurrency to which you are going to denominate? Bitcoin?
Okay, so right now it's USDT.
USDT?
Yeah,
and?
the USD Tether. So eventually we'll be launching BTC as well. So you can actually use Bitcoin to trade to Apple stock, Tesla, gold, whatever. Yeah. And it's all traded on this thing called the MT4, MT5 platform. Yes. Does that answer your question?
No.
Okay.
Actually, USDT is kind of stable coin, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But BTC is not stable coin.
Yeah.
And it will be not denomination actually because BTC is volatile. It will go up and down.
Correct. So I think it's up to the individual trader if they like to actually play the volatility of the market. Yeah. So if you prefer to actually, if you know Bitcoin is going up, you want to hodl Bitcoin, right? Yeah.
Okay.